Hello and welcome back, and this week we're going to be changing our television. We've had a television in the caravan since we've been caravanning, and we bought it from Tesco. It was quite a cheap television. It was about £100, and it's a 22-inch HD, but obviously it's just a normal domestic television, and it runs off the mains power. Now, for quite a while we've been looking at 12-volt televisions for a few reasons, just in the off chance that we decide to go off-grid. We've looked around. There are lots of different televisions on the market, and what we've decided to go for is the Cello. So this is the television. It's a 22-inch smart full HD TV. It's 12 volt and 240 volts. So it's called the Traveller TV basically, so it's ideal for caravans or motorhomes. It's got a satellite tuner in it. You can also download apps onto it. Right, so I've got the television out of the box, and the first thing I've noticed, it is very light, which is another saving for us, because obviously the normal household telly or domestic telly is quite heavy. This weighs in at 2.4 kilograms, which is really light. Underneath the telly we've got the DC in headphone socket. We use the headphone socket to link up to a Bose, which I'll show you in a second. Digital audio out, HDMI and HDMI 2, so if you want to put something like an Xbox on there you can do. VGA for connecting to a computer. Video out, if you want to put an external DVD player on something, you can use it that way. Or connect a camera to there. So on this side of the television we've got the DVB, which allows you to connect it to a satellite dish. It's got its own tuner inside here, so if you've just got a satellite dish and connect that up, technically you should be able to get some channels. That's ideal for if you're in possibly France or over in Europe. The TV aerial socket, a common interface, not exactly sure what that's for. TV USB, you can use that to if you've got programs on a USB, or you want to pause the television, you can do by using that port there. On this side you've got the Ethernet connection, 2 further USB connections, and a micro SD slot. So if you want to, if you've been taking pictures with a camera or something like that, you want to put stuff in there, or you've got films, you can put that in there and watch direct from there as well. We've also got controls for the television as well, because I'm always losing the remote control, so that'll be quite handy. Also in the box we've got the remote control, we've got the mains adapter, the 12 volt adapter, and we've got a base for it, but we are going to be putting it onto a bracket, which I'll do now. So we're going to put the bracket on the back. This is off our old wall bracket, and it's quite good, this one, because you can actually move this around and to get a better angle on the television, and that just fits on like so, and the screws just go in either corner. So that's all 4 screws in now, and we'll get it mounted and plugged in. So I've got the television mounted on our bracket. We have our Bose for our sound system here. The speakers in these smaller tellies are never too great, to be honest with you. So let's see how the setup goes. I'm going to turn the television on. There's a green light just down here indicating that it's come on. So we're going to select that it's English and we're in the UK. Okay, auto standby 4 hours, so that'll be obviously that it'll turn off itself after 4 hours. Tune type, TV connection, so it's actually connected here where we are on site. We've got a cable straight direct into the post. So aerial plugged in, so it'll tune the channels. So it's going through the tuning. Hopefully it'll find something. So it's 100% search now. It's Great British on the country code, region, it's got that okay, so we just clicked OK. OK, secondary region, we don't need to bother about that. And we'll just click exit. So it's done its auto tune now, and it's picked up all the channels there from BBC down to ITV. It's got quite a lot of channels it's picked up. Spike, which Molly likes to watch, Food Network. So there's quite a lot of channels there. So into the menu section, tells you that it's currently connected up by the cable. This is a picture. We can change the contrast. I quite like the brightness quite bright, so you can adjust that to whatever setting you want, and then you can change the sound. But obviously we've got it linked up to a Bose dock, which makes it sound a lot better. It's got a timer on there, and then this is the options for different languages, subtitles, hearing impaired, and then you can put child lock on it, parental lock on it. So on the remote control we've got a sound button. You press that, you can scroll through at the top here. You can do music, movie, sports, user, a standard sound, so you can change the sound on there. So the remote control is quite straightforward and quite basic to use. Got an info button on there. It tells you what's on the television, and it tells you a bit about the program there, which is quite good. So we've got the television set up. We're actually in the Lake District at the moment, so we're here for another 5 maybe 6 nights, and what I'll do towards the end of our time here is I will just do a bit of an end to the video to tell you how we've got on with the television and whether we like it or not. So we've had the Cello telly for a couple of weeks now, and we used it while we're away. I'm currently up at the storage, and I've put it back in to try it where we were in Pooley Bridge. We were hooked up to a post, but I wanted to try it on the aerial, and I also wanted to try the digital side of the television. So with this, we've got it set up there. I'll just show you the channels that we've got. We've got it on the aerial, and you can see that it picks up every channel, and everything's working nice and clear. There's quite a lot of channels to go there at, but one we're going to look at is the smart side of the television. So we just exit out of that, go into the smart TV section, and I've actually got YouTube on here. So we've connected this up to the Netgear Nighthawk. So on the remote control there's a mouse you can put in. You press that and you should be able to see somewhere there is a mouse that you can move around and select videos. So if I go to subscriptions, click on that, and then you can watch videos. So by using the mouse you can go around, and we can see there's Mr. Dan Trudgeon there, and Angela. He's showing us a video of when he cleaned his awning. Well, Angela cleaned the awning off, so that's a really good feature that you can use that, and we can streaming that directly through the Nighthawk. So we can exit out of that. Within the smart apps you've got YouTube, Netflix, BBC iPlayer if you've got an account, so you can connect all to these different apps. Obviously you've got to download those. You can have your emails on here, you can have music on there, but obviously this needs an internet connection to be able to do that. So that's a really good, what we found a really good facility on this television. At the moment it's set up on 12 volt, and there's no flickering within the picture. The picture's really good quality. Sometimes you do get a different dimming with the being hooked on 12 volt, but it seems to be okay. There seems to be no problem at all with that. So that's the Cello TV. We're really impressed with it. A lot cheaper than the other competitors out there, and the value is pretty good, and also the quality is really good. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.